So napkin presentation number 1 is, how does this build? How does the network build when you're building a network marketing business? And for this alone, I'm just going to put aside the fact that we all have customers and clients from our direct sales half of our business. So for just this presentation, I'm only going to focus on the network marketing side of our business and how this network grows. So everybody that uses something that they absolutely love loves to share that information with other people. So if you went to the cinema to see the new film that's out, so for me, I recently went to see the new Beauty and the Beast live action movie, and I absolutely loved it, and I went on to tell 2 people. So let's just use that as an example. So let's say I tell 2 people. Can you see that? I don't think you can see that. Yeah. So if I went on to tell 2 people that I'd been to see this amazing film and I absolutely loved it, imagine those 2 people listened to my advice and they then went to the cinema to see the exact same film. They each paid £10 each for their ticket to the cinema. That's an extra £20 into the cinema's till based on my recommendation. If I was to earn 10% of that, I've earned £2. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but just go with me here. So let's say that those 2 people loved my recommendation. They went to see the film and they went on to tell 2 people each. So they each went on to tell 2 people each. So that's now 4 more people that are going to take £10 each and go to the cinema and buy a ticket to watch this film. That's now an extra £40 into the cinema's till. 40 plus those 2, that's £60. So if I'm earning 10% of that, it's now gone up to £6. Yeah, that's right. So showing you sort of like how this grows. So in network marketing, you don't just get paid for the people that you recommend, you get paid for the people that they recommend. And then let's say those 4 people each know 2 people each that would want to see the same film. So that everyone's just telling 2 people, that's it. Everyone's only telling 2 people. That's now 8 more people going to the cinema based on I don't know these people now, based on my recommendation. It was my friend that told their friend that told their friend. You know how this thing goes with word of mouth. So I'm being paid a percentage from what they're bringing into the cinema till as well. Now let's say they tell 2 people as well. Everyone knows 2 people and everyone likes to share information. That's 16 more people that are going to the cinema based on my recommendation. I don't know these 16 people now, and I'm being paid a percentage from what they're bringing to the till of the cinema, which is incredible. So what I want to do is show you now what happens if everybody just, instead of speaking to 2 people, if everybody spoke to 3 people, because everyone knows 3 people, everyone loves to give honest advice. So now we're going to go to 3. So instead of telling 2 people about my cinema experience, let's say I tell 3 people. So I'm only telling 1 more person. Those 3 people go to the cinema, £30 extra into the cinema till based on the tickets being £10. I earn a percentage of that. Now, if they all tell 3 people each, that is 9. So that's 9 more people going into the cinema, buying a ticket that I earn a percentage of. Now, they all know 3, everyone knows 3 people each. So that is now 27 more people. Everyone's only telling 1 more here. And then if they tell 3 people each, that is now 81. So everyone's only told 1 more person, but you've got a difference here of 65 more people benefiting from the film that I went to see and recommended. So I went to see 1 film, I made a recommendation, I only told 3 people, those people all told 3 people each. And there's now 81 more people should I say, 81 more people going along to the cinema to see a film that I recommended, that I get paid a percentage of. So if everybody's ticket was £10, you can imagine how much the cinema are giving me based on my recommendation, which is just incredible. So now we're just going to jump to 5, and just to show you the power of these numbers. So I'm just going to rub that out, and we're going to go on to say that I share this information with 5 people, because we all know 5 people. That's quite straightforward. So I tell 5 people about my experience, and they say, Danny, that sounds incredible, I'd like to do the same. And they all enjoy what I've told them about the cinema, and they each know 5 people that they think would benefit from this information about how good the cinema film was. So that's now 25 more people that have been given this information that have benefited from it. And if they each tell 5 people, because everybody knows 5 people, that's 125 more. They go and see the film, they say it's fantastic, they leave the cinema, put it on social media, 5 people that they each know go, oh my God, I'm going to go and see that film as well. That's 625 more people. So in total, based on my one recommendation to 5 of my friends, so me, 5 of my friends go and listen to my recommendation. They tell 5 of their friends each. They tell 5 of their friends each, and they tell 5 of their friends each. So in total, that is, so 5 of my friends, they've all got 5 friends each. So 5 add 25 is 30. Add 125. They've got 5 friends each, 625. That's 780 people that have gone to the cinema and spent £10 each on a cinema ticket based on my one recommendation to just 5 people. So when I was looking at this from a business model and I was thinking about recommending health and wellness products, I was thinking, well, I don't actually know many people. So although I can recommend amazing products that are vegan, gluten-free, free of all the toxins, free of the nasties, how am I going to build a multi-million-pound business from my front room? How is that actually going to be possible? But it actually is, because what happened was I originally spoke to 5 people about this information. In fact, I spoke to a bit more than that, but half of them were like, no, I'll just see how you go. And half of them, 5 of them were like, yeah, I'm going to do this as well. So 5 people listened to what I had to say about my business, tried the products, loved the products, and said they wanted to do this with me. That was great. And then they then did the same. So everybody knows 5 people that are interested in becoming healthier. And they've got, most people, don't go to sleep at night worrying about wrinkles on their face and worrying about skincare, makeup, and nutrition. A lot of people do go to sleep worrying about money. So a lot of people joined the business to bring in an extra income. So everybody knows 5 people who could all do with an extra income stream and doing something fun and with great products. So 780 people were a part of my network. Now, this is obviously a perfect example of everybody just telling 5 people, but some people told way more people than that, and some people told less. So this is just to give you sort of like a bit of an idea based on a perfect example, which is not how my business grew. Some people told hundreds of people, some people told 2 people. So this is just based on a perfect example. So there was suddenly 780 people within our network. And what those people were doing was all consuming products from the business and building a customer base. So let's say in a month, everybody's business turns over, let's say, £100 a month. Now, I know that that's a really, really low figure. That's probably like 1 product a week being bought from a business. And I know Amazon turn over thousands of pounds a second. So I know that that's a low figure, but it's just to give you an idea. So if everybody's business was to have 1 product a week be purchased from the website, or they purchase it themselves, let's say, so £100 a month of business turnover a month. So 780 people, everybody's business turns over £100 each a month. So in total, my network turns over £78,000 of turnover a month. Now, I earn a percentage of that. So if I was to earn, say, 10%, the percentage does vary depending on your level of promotion. But if I was to earn 10% of that turnover, that means my paycheck for the month is £7,800. And that is about right. That is about where my paycheck is. So that kind of explains how this network can build and how you actually end up earning extraordinary incomes from your mobile phone, from your house.